Okay, good evening. It is 6:06. And tonight is the June 3rd, 2013 Board of Selectmen's meeting. I'm recording the meeting, Paul Sadik. We also have a videographer for the town recording the meeting. Anybody else recording the meeting? And in attendance is Selectman Chico, Selectman Blanca, and myself, Administrator Brown, and Administrative Assistant Ellie Gall. Also our town attorney, Joe Fair, and we have one guest.
Yes, Minnesota resident, Donna Mata.
All right, first thing on the agenda was the signing the warrants. And the next thing on the agenda is anybody have any public discussion?
Well, I guess it might be me.
I guess so.
I just had a question, and I wanted to take it before the board. Halfway Park, the little court with the basketball, needs to be repaved, and I'm wondering if the town can do that and put a new basketball hoop up, and maybe even some picnic tables. I don't know if that's a possibility, but some of the kids in town were just saying it would be really nice to have that done. So I said I would come in and bring it before you and see if that's a possibility. I don't know how that would work in terms of financing or whatever.
Yeah, we can probably talk to the highway surveyor, and if he has anything left over, you know, like asphalt left over or something that he's working on, that is not a lot.
That's
we could
right.
probably go over there and patch it up. And we could also have the building department look at that and give us a price quote on that.
I live up hoop.
There's two basketball backboards up there.
No, there's only one.
There's one.
And it doesn't really have, I mean, it's old. And, I don't know, Lisa, were there ever picnic tables around there?
No, I don't remember there ever being picnic tables over there. Down Water Street.
Yeah, it's on the water. But I was thinking that the Bristol County inmates sometimes do projects like that.
Yeah,
so, I mean, it wouldn't cost the town much if
That's true. Right now, we're having a hard time getting them to paint our library, so and that's on our priority list. So.
To paint the library?
What? No, to get picnic tables and things like that down there, not for the paving part of it.
What's the problem with the library?
Oh, I'm just waiting to hear back, or the board's just waiting to hear back on a date.
Oh, who do you talk to over there?
We talked to several people, Naomi Campbell,
Oh, yeah.
and also the sheriff himself, so.
Okay.
They're working on that, and they're going to get back to us with a date.
Okay. The picnic table, somebody said that the inmates may do that. I don't know. I was
Yeah, no,
just
they
throwing
do.
it out
They
there.
do that. They do build and they do plant also. So that's part of their inmate project list. But I don't know. I'm just afraid of graffiti, and I'm afraid of things like that. And with 4th of July coming up, I don't know if that poses anything. So
I know.
we can start. Let's just. I'm speaking only for myself. So let's see if we can get a price on that, and then talk to Chuck and see if he has anything left over to put some asphalt down, and we can start from there.
I thought the asphalt. I thought if there was any left over, maybe they could.
And if the
It
schools
would be nice.
have any basketball stuff that they're not using, maybe even in this building that they have put as surplus, we can look into that and see if we can throw those up there.
Yeah, I was just thinking, it's just so nice by the water.
It is nice.
Not a whole lot of people go or sit in their cars, and I just thought maybe it was just an idea
No, that's fine.
for that.
It's always good to hear from the townspeople and different things, so I thank you for that.
Michael was saying something about concerts. Do they have concerts down there? I don't remember.
We used to. John Ashley's daughter and son used to play at the bandstand, and then also down at Hathaway Park.
That hasn't happened.
Yeah, I'm not in charge of that.
Oh, no, I just...
Anybody else want to be in charge of that?
No, I didn't know if that was like a possibility or to
Anything's possible.
Make a motion.
No. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Who do we know at that prisoner thing at Montero? He used to often do stuff for us, and he was one of the big Mahakas down there. What was his name? Was it John Montero?
Yeah.
He offered to do things for the auxiliary.
I also know something. But who's going to, Mr. Brown, are you going to be calling Chuck? Yeah. Okay. And see if you can get some extra ties down there. Yeah. Anything else?
No, that was it. That was it.
Yeah.
Nothing huge, just,
Oh, we'll see what we
I
can
didn't
do.
think about the graffiti. I mean, you know, you just, it's a shame, but.
It's a maintenance thing.
I know it is a maintenance thing.
We're trying to
It is
actually get some barrels down there with the small openings because a lot of people have been throwing their big trash down there.
Yes.
So we're looking for the ones with the small openings and little signs to pick up after critters.
Yes.
So
Yes, I know.
working on that too.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, first thing up after that is to sign the warrant of the special state election. Jackie Brown has provided us with the paperwork to sign. And this is in the name of the Commonwealth, you are hereby required to notify and warn the inhabitants of the town of Freetown who are qualified to vote in the special state election to vote at precinct 1, 2, and 3 at the Freetown Elementary School Gymnasium, Memorial Drive entrance on Tuesday, the 25th of June, 2013, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. for the following purpose. Senator in Congress for this Commonwealth. So, we need to sign that warrant. Do I have a
I'm going
motion?
to make a motion to approve the warrant.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Unanimous. Shut off my
Sign the
phone.
same one.
Mhm.
That's the one, I think it's in there. Next thing on the agenda is to approve the Board of Selectmen minutes of May 21st.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Those, did you make those additions?
Maybe just have the additions of detailing the list of donations for the police department and specifying what the PK evaluation contract is for the 3K, 3-year evaluation.
Okay, that's an addition. It's motion made and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? No? Unanimous. Board of Health.
Nothing but, again, mosquitoes are out. If anybody wants their yard or area sprayed, please contact the Board of Health, and they'll be put on a list, and Bristol County will be able to get to you as soon as possible.
Next thing, Personnel Board.
Got some change of statuses to go through. First one is for senior clerk Diane Souza. Her hourly rate's going from $22.03 to $22.36. The second is for change of status form for treasurer and collector department is presented by Anita Howland. That would be for Daniel Santos and Christina Jusumi. That's right the first time. Christine goes from $22.03 to $22.36, and Daniel goes from $15 to $17.16. The third one is a change of status for the highway department employees as presented by Superintendent Charles Macomber. There's several here, so I'd just like to suggest that we approve them en masse because it's a contractual thing. And the third request is for Richard Brown to carry over 19 days of unused vacation time from fiscal year 13 into fiscal year 14, and 5.5 days of unused personal time from FY 13 to FY 14.
Okay. We'll take the change of status forms first, but instead of just for the record anyway, just read their names. You don't have to say what they're going to. You can just read their names.
First one for the highway department is John Bernardo. Second one is Jeremy Bernardo. Third is William Simmons Jr. Fourth is Andrew J. Simmons. 5 is Edward P. Welch. And last but not least is Michael T. McHugh.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. That leaves us with Mr. Brown's request for 19 days of unused vacation time carryover from fiscal year 13 into fiscal year 14, and 5.5 days of unused personal time from fiscal year 13 to fiscal year 14. What's your pleasure?
I'll make a motion to approve. For the
I'll second the motion for discussion.
All in favor?
No,
I don't know.
you want to discuss it?
Oh, I didn't hear.
There's no issue at all on vacation time, it's in Rich's contract. The contract actually is silent regarding carryover of personal time. I certainly don't have any issue with it. And I guess, was there any sick leave on that, on this request? There was?
No.
Okay, there's no
There's no
sick
sick
leave
leave,
because he's covered
right.
under the system.
Right.
And so just to make, for the record, personal time is not, there's nothing specific in this contract that says personal time can be carried over to the following year.
So, there's a motion on the floor. You wanna call it?
Call vote.
All in favor of approving Mr. Brown's request?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. That takes care of the personnel board issues.
Okay, new business. The only new business we have listed is we're going to have a Board of Selectmen's meeting on the 17th. And at this point, we're not going to have another Monday night meeting until July 15th. However, I'm sure that in the interim, we may have to post other meetings at some point if things arise. Anybody else have anything from new business?
Yep, just that there is a letter here from Kevin Dismaris that 2 people from the Conservation Commission had resigned, so I would say if anybody's interested in being on Conservation, they should probably submit a letter to the Board of Selectmen.
Can we also get that posted on our website and in the town hall, please?
And also, do you want Richard to work on this?
This is an issue that has come before us tonight regarding some property takings that are very old down on Braden Road. And
Is this Exeter's?
Exeter's, yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, I checked with Anita before I came over here. She said that she's dealing with this. She was just letting you know about it in case you got a call from the individual.
Oh, okay.
All right. How about, do we have anything on the historical appointment?
Yeah, did you have anything back on
The only thing that we have is what I sent out to you in my report. Apparently, there is a history of some sort of the Historical Commission creating that position. It's not specifically listed. The position sounds more like a subject matter expert rather than I forgot what the designation, alternate or?
that?
They called it an alternate.
An alternate. They really don't have voting rights. They don't have, they don't deal with any quorum issues.
Actually, she called it an associate.
An
Associate,
member.
rather.
So, what's that first? We want to,
I just don't want it to open up the door for any other boards or committees to be able to do the same thing. I think we should have a policy about that. I mean, what would happen, like I said, what happens if the finance committee wants to have an associate member?
The way groups that I have been on have done this is they retain perhaps old or former members as subject matter experts after they leave the board officially, or they bring on people as outlined by Mary Brown in her memo to us who have specific expertise that they want to utilize. They invite them to the meetings, they allow them to participate in the discussion. They don't count towards the quorum, they don't vote. They are in
That's just
fact
like I said the other day.
subject matter experts, and their expertise is recognized. And they can do that on their own without involving the Board of Selectmen.
But you can just be,
You can also just show up.
you can just show up to a meeting and you don't have to be an associate member. You can go to the meeting and just like we have here and have people, with input. I don't know.
okay, I mean, that's a feeling of the board. I have no issue with it. If they want to come in, if the Historical Society or whoever's in charge of the Historical Society wants to come in and address us with extra reasons that a board of selectmen feel free, but we'll just leave it the way it is at this point in time.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just let Mary know that if they want to come in and talk about it, feel free. Old business, library painting.
Yes,
She already-
I did-
she already got-
I did
That
talk to
never gets by,
the
that's
sheriff,
right.
and he's gonna be speaking with Naomi and giving us a date.
Okay.
How old is that old business? That's been going on since what? Forever?
Well,
July?
Last year,
July,
What's
August
that?
last year?
the old
The
business.
library?
Library.
It was close to Labor Day when we.
Yeah.
It's like watching paint dry, isn't it? The other old business is the website, our website, and I guess hopefully tonight,
Depends on what happens tonight.
hopefully we'll pass the article and we'll be able to get our website set up, a new website, new software, and things will be much better. That's all I have. Does anybody else have anything?
No.
Okay, motion to adjourn, anybody?
No, we're going to a town meeting.
So we have to continue, don't we?
Mhm.
So we can take a recess. That's what we do. We take a recess. All right.
You got some paperwork?